Good evening, friends. I welcome you all in my channel, and I hope everything is going good from your end. So, I brought a beautiful topic today for the discussion, and you might be saw the hashtag. That is weight management strategies. In fact, the concept of weight management is a part of our life, and especially from last few months, it's a part of my life. And I feel that sharing is much better than only keeping the things with yourself. And today, from this video or through this video, I'm going to share a beautiful tips about how you can maintain your weight. And this onward, you don't need to bother about weight or gaining the weight. But basically, why we are bothering about the weight. In fact, this is not yours and my problem, the weight management, right? This is a global issue, and which leads to many non-communicable diseases like obesity, like you can see a bulky huge peoples, or the diabetes, which is horrible, taking the very horrible stage in the person's life. Then hypertension is one of the outcome of your weight. So weight has a different wings of diseases which may impact on your life so negatively, and you might suffer a lot, which is uh, which is difficult to count in numbers. Rather, we forget the living lifestyle which earlier people were supposed to live the life. The basically fundamental thing is the work pattern. We and our earlier forefathers, you can say, are having particularly uh, working style, that is work pattern, and that work pattern mostly on the physical basis rather than the today's lifestyle trends or the today's working pattern trends is on more on mental, because we are nowadays more and more towards the expertise and specialization, so that the involvement of getting the mental tasks is more, and that is why somehow it's impacting on our biological system. So we can say here the chronological age can be identified from the birth to this, but identifying the biological age, just overviewing somebody, is very difficult to say that what is a biological age. The biological age, particularly, I would like to quote here the organs functioning age, like how young your organs are. Whether your chronological age or the age by birth is similar to your functioning organ age. Many time in a recent trends, it is seen that the people has a chronological age of 40, 46, or maybe 35, but their biological age may reach 30, 35, 60. So it means that the people doesn't have that potentiality to work as per their age. The organism system getting down and down day by day. And this is not a question of only the maintaining the weight or maintaining the frame of the body. It is a question of how much good you are in your functional task. So acceleration in your functional performance is very essential, rather than only seeing the outer frame, because the frame, it's all depends upon the how you're building your body. Is it a more muscular or hypertrophic form, or it is only toning or cardiovascular basis? So no one can say this is a perfect body. It is depends upon your requirement, what is your requirement towards your body. But yes, we have an ideal body weight ratio, and we have to bother about that because it is counted with your height and weight. So you should have that botheration that what exactly weight I'm carrying with certain height, which is universally given the chart, or you can say the criteria. Why we need a certain range of weight as an ideal body weight? Because if we are overweight, as I said, we can be a victim for the obesity and the diabetes and so many things, which is not at all good for the health. The vice versa, if we talk more on the ideal body weight, it gives us a lot of advantages to live happily, to live with the quality of life. The advantages can be considered as your all joints are functioning in a better way. So the ACL, shoulder pain, elbow pains, and likewise many joints has different injuries or different pain rises over period of time, which is definitely postponed or procrastinated for a certain period of time. So it is very essential that your the joints which is bearing your weight should be performed for a longer duration, and that is possible if you have a proper nutrient and if you have a proper weight. Second, your immune system becomes strong because you have very good your BMR system. BMR gets very strong because you have very good muscle mass. So intact your muscle mass to your age or to your gender is very highly recommended, I can say. So it helps in your accelerating the functional performance. The stress which is gift from our job profiles or the today's lifestyle is one of the biggest factor to increase your weight and increase your obesity. Should be manipulated, should be managed, should be understood and regulated properly. So we all aware of what exactly happens and why we are becoming obese day by day, right? So the major contribution of out of all this factor is your sedentary lifestyle. The way you live your lifestyle where the place for the physical activity is very, very rare. It is on choice basis. It is actually the life way of life. You can't choose it for the day that whether today I'm going to do or not. It is way of life, just like you keep yourself hygiene personally. You bath, you brush, you eat, you sleep. It's a part of life. The exercise of physical conditioning is a part of life. You can't choose it on the day basis. It is a daily activity, it is a daily task. So we have to first of all break down the sedentary lifestyle pattern that is highly, highly recommended, highly essential. The second most important, the adjustment with your foods should not be there. You should have a fixed diet pattern. You should have a proper quantity and you should know what exactly you're eating, whether the quantity overflows from any of the nutrients or it is actually the balanced diet. That is very, very essential to understand what your meal dish is designed of. Then comes your cycle of the sleeping period. Means how much time you sleep, what is the intensity of your day work, and how much deep you slept for the night. So the sleeping timing along with the deep sleep cycle is very, very essential to understood the recovery from your body. Once you are recovered, you are energized to function further. But if it is not, it is also a contributive factor for your uh, fat hormones because they elevated like anything and they function like anything to make you bulgy, flabby, or chubby kind of. And the most important thing is our emotions, which are very, very, very impactful factor. Whatever kind of relation you have with another person, maybe the relation which is very close or a relation which is a social form of or relation which is a commercial form of or business form of, how you're dealing with, how you tackle with whatever the behavior happens in the society, how you're taking that behavior or that influence on you and how you're influencing the society is highly influencing factor for your obesity because you go under the stress. Once you go under the stress, automatically your obesity responsible hormone elevated in their functions. So overall it is understood that what exactly we need. Before going to some next video to understand the step by step the strategy for weight management, we have to understand what exactly the 5 factors are essential. The most important factor is you should understand what you are, what is your life, and what you want. So you need to do a planning. Your daily schedule should be planned, your lifestyle should be planned. That is highly, highly essential thing. You can't live your life just on random basis. It should be properly planned. Your 24 hours should be planned properly. You cannot take a single hour just sake of. nothing. So planning is important. We are very good in planning. Most of the time you might be experienced that we do a very good planning, but we are losing in implementation. We are losing ourselves. We found ourselves weak in the commitments. So commitments are very highly essential. You commit yourself, what plan you prepared, you're going to fulfill or implement that plan on your certain period of time, and you're going to wait and watch the results. Is it? So the commitment is highly essential thing. As the planning is required, we need a commitments, because commitments make you positive, feel you positive, make you undergo the very painful patch, but it is definitely going to give a very good outcome, very outstanding contribution in your life. The third important thing is your dedication. If you're committed, definitely you will do your effort. If you definitely you are going to put your efforts to make it the best. The making the best means 100%, 200% you are going to put the efforts, and these efforts are very calculative, very aware that nothing is going to compromise than your dedication. So the 100% dedication is very important. And the last point is regulation. So how you regulate your entire planning, how you regulate, how you measure, how you track your entire place or process, where you are sitting earlier and what exactly happened in between, and where exactly you are sitting right now. So where the progression is there or the stagnation is there, what exactly happens with you? That is very highly essential to understand. So regulation means the tracking of your performance is very important. It should not go off the track, as our life is nowadays is off the track. We are not on the track. So we have to bring ourselves on the track. So friends, I don't want to exceed the time of this video, and therefore I'm just going to make a new number of videos to make you understand the weight management strategies. And this is just an overview video. In the next video I'm going to share how the physical activity are related to weight management. So which are the physical activity, what kind of plans you can do which will help you in regulating your or managing your the weight. Thank you so much for seeing or watching my video. If you like my video, my information, please subscribe the channel and hit the bell button. Thank you so much. Have a nice day.